All right, guys. Welcome to Recharge class. We will go ahead and start and we'll allow people to pop on. So today, what is our tip of the day? Tip of the day today is get some sunlight. It keeps you sane, keeps you happy, keeps you healthy. So it's going to be hard now. Winter's closing in. You notice the days are shorter. The sun is not as prevalent, especially depending on where you are in the world. But there's ways to get it. You can get the daylight bulbs actually for your regular lights, so you can get it for like your lamps, that kind of stuff. Those help. It does actually put off some of the same good radiation that your body needs. You can get happy lamps. Those are pretty amazing, I hear. I don't have one, but might have to get one as winter sets in. But the happy lights keep you happy, keep you healthy. And health is what we're really looking into right now, right? With everything that's going on with COVID-19 and everything else. Any way you can boost your immune system is a good tip for life. So make sure if you can get out and order one of those sunlight lamps, you do, or again, get the bulbs for your existing lamps and stuff like that. And then our joke I felt was very good for today because of the NASA launch with SpaceX, which is pretty amazing. We watched it as a family because that's exciting. Back up into space. So that's awesome. But how does NASA organize a party? Because I feel like they probably did after this last launch. And we put a nice little Martian on there for you. So think about it. Give you the answer at the end. All right, let's get rolling. So today, starting down on the ground like we usually do, we'll get ourselves warmed up, and then we're going to do it a little different. We have a little flow section and then a big pillar section. So we're going to work the pillar today a lot. Okay, so this little spot right here is going to feel some burn today. The reason for that is we're going to be going into some more stabilizing movements as we progress for the rest of this year. So end of November, December, we're going to work on more stabilizing stuff. And the pillar, this big chunk right here, is very important. So we're going to focus on it. Okay. That's my little note to you guys. So to start, we're going to go regular glute bridge. So good glute bridge position like we normally do. Okay. Dig those heels in a little bit. We're going to drive up nice and high with our hips, and we're just going to hold in that two-leg glute bridge. Just going to hang out. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings. Take the time to squeeze your core. Nice and strong here. We got all day. This is the whole workout. You wish. All right, let yourself down. Nice and slow. The slower, the better. Once you touch that floor, drive right back up nice and strong. Remember, belt buckle to the sky. Squeeze at the top, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings. I'm keeping my knees apart. I'm not letting my knees to collapse as I'm squeezing, keeping my core tight, keeping my ribs sucked down towards my hips, keeping this all nice and locked in. Okay, I'm not sucking my belly in, I'm just holding it tight. Let yourself down nice and slow, and then drive right back up. Beautiful. Squeeze at the top. Hold, hold, hold. And let yourself down nice and slow. All right, let's go right into our bent knee hamstring. Straighten your left leg out. Grab behind that right. Pull towards your chest. And remember, we're going to try to put footprints on the ceiling so your foot goes straight up to the sky. Don't point your toe. You're trying to drive your foot up as flat as you can. Hold. Let it down. Try to go right back up. Remember to keep that pressure pulling towards your chest. Okay, I'm not getting my legs straight, but that's okay. We're just really working on that stretch. Make sure you're breathing and relax. One more. Let's just go 3 on each side. Press it back up. and relax. Nice. Switching legs. Right leg out, left leg comes up. Pull towards your chest, kick it up. Now you might have one side that's stiffer, right? And that's very normal. Okay. Don't worry about it. The reason we're doing this is to get better every day. So the more you work on it, the better it'll get. If you find one hamstring's a lot tighter, that's where we can do some of our wall stretches. Relax. Press it right back up. Start doing some wall stretches. Do some yoga will help. Really work in this class when we are doing these stretches to push to the point of uncomfortability. I don't know if that's a word, but getting yourself just that point where you're uncomfortable. Don't go past that. We don't want to go into pain. Relax and push one more time. You want to push to the limit, but not over. We're not trying to injure. We're trying to get better. If you get yourself hurt, then you don't want to do anymore. That's not the goal. And relax. Good. Coming straight into our dead bug position. Okay, make sure you sink those ribs first, nice and strong. 90-90 position at our knees and our hips. My right hand, I'm going to attach and glue to my left leg. Okay, so I'm creating cross tension here. If I was in your house right now, I would not be able to peel those two apart. Okay, so squeeze those two as hard as you can. We're going to go 5 right here with the opposite arm, opposite leg. So left hand, right leg, create that tension with the other side, creating that cross tension sling. Very important because this is how we walk or run. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Switching. Create that tension. Make sure it's strong. Don't let it fall apart. If you have somebody test you, see if they can pull your hand off. Okay. Here we go. Lock in and go. Last one. Beautiful. All right, up on our feet. Get a little neural activation before we get rolling with our flow. Okay, so up on our feet, neural activation, right? Drop squat. So we're going to start up on those toes. We're going to drop into that base position. Going to rip the floor apart. Okay, pay attention to here, right? Slight bend in the knees, hips go back, chest is still up. We're not dropping down like this, okay? And we're not dropping into a squat. We're just getting into that base position like you're about ready to guard somebody in basketball, tackle somebody in football, go into a scrum for rugby. What else can we hit the longest drive of your life, right? I don't know. All those things. All right, starting up nice and tall and drop in. Nice and strong. Rip that floor apart. If somebody's with you, have them push on you. See how strong you are. Using those glutes. Dig those toes into the ground. Lock in nice and strong. Up nice and tall. 2 more. Drop in. Good. Rip that floor apart. Nice. Hold, hold, hold. You should be able to see my Exos on my logo. Okay. If I'm down here, can't read it, right? Big chest. Strong. Up nice and tall. Last one. Drop in. Beautiful. Hold. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. I counted down. I feel so good. That's a good day for me. Not messing up. All right, we're going to go single leg RDL to a hand walk, back into a single leg downward dog. Okay. Then we're going to go a single leg dive bomber push up. Okay. And if you haven't done those, you can watch the first one just to see what it is. And then we're going to go back into a down dog, or we're going to walk our hands back. We're going to try to stay nice and low as we can, and then drive those hips up. And then we are going to go single leg squat on that side. Okay, we're going to repeat this 2 times on each side. Don't worry, I'm taking you through it. Okay, and then we'll go into our finish, our core stuff, our pillar stuff. So Here we go. Left leg is my base leg. Okay, nice soft bend in that base leg. Nice and straight with my right leg. Okay, we're gonna hinge at the hip. Going into that single leg RDL. Okay, lock in that single leg RDL position. Okay, keep your core tight. Look about a foot in front of your feet. You can use your hands for balance if you want. Driving your heel to the back of the room. Nice and strong. Let's lower those hands to the floor. We're going to hand walk out into a plank position. Lock in. We're challenging that sling again. That's why we did that cross tensioning, because now you're using it to keep yourself from dipping under. Keep your hips flat. Drive back up into that single leg down dog. Keep your right leg nice and high. Look, it's that same position we started with, that single leg RDL. Imagine that. Beautiful. Now, from this position, I'm going to bend. I'm going to lower myself down. I'm going to try to touch my forehead to the floor, slide up, and do a single leg cobra. And I'm going to drive those hips right back up. And then I'm going to walk those hands back and come up nice and slow, using strength to come up. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to face you. Okay, facing you, I'm going to go into that single leg squat. So I'm going to pretend like I have a ball under my foot. The whole goal is to keep my leg nice and straight. Going to lower myself down, single leg squat as carefully as I can, down, 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 as low as I can, and then push back up. Beautiful. Switching sides. Now your right leg is your base leg. Okay, here we go. Nice and easy. Locking in. Down nice and slow. Remember that soft bend in your down leg. Now this is my unbalanced side, so I got to be even more cautious. Being smart about my work here. Again, keep that core tight. Use that length. Good. Let's go down. Hand walk out. Plank position. Keep that core nice and tight. Good. Drive that hip up into a single leg down dog. Okay, nice and strong here. Now you know what that dive bomber push-up looks like. So now you're going to be even better than your first one. So remember, elbows go back. That's why we do those TP push-ups. Slide your forehead down on the ground and press up. Good. Drive that hip up, back into that down dog. And hand walk back. Now this is going to get sketchy with me because this is my not as strong leg. So nice and strong. Come up. Nice and tall. Okay, single leg squat. Okay, if single leg squat's too much, you can go into a reverse lunge. Okay, just try to keep most of your weight, so like 80% on that front leg, 20% on the back leg. Okay, you could also just do it like this. Okay, come up on your toe on your down leg. That's just supporting. Keep most of your weight shifted over and do your single leg that way. Okay, whatever you need to do to make yourself get into the position we need to. Okay, I can hover, but I've done these a bunch. Okay, and not that they're perfect, but I can push through. Okay, and see how my body shifted a little bit to compensate. I need to work on that. So that's what we're doing, right? We're getting better together. Switching sides. I'm already starting to sweat. This is good. We're right on track. Okay, here we go. Single leg RDL. Again, soft knee. Nice and strong here. Okay, we can flow this out a little faster now because we know the movements. This is our focus, right? This is our focus. We want to move better. That's why we're here. So push yourself through these movements. Make yourself better. Make sure you're doing it right. Focus on the points. Drive those hips up nice and high. Single leg RD or single leg down dog. Here comes that dive bomber push up again. Ready, nice and slow. Dive underneath. It brings to mind the movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Sean Connery. I think it's Entrapment. She dives under, drive those hips up, and does a bunch of yoga moves and dance moves to get through the lasers to steal something. Good movie. Her movement is amazing. All right, let's walk those hands back. Come up nice and slow. Beautiful. All right, here comes our last single leg squat on this side. Okay, again, if you need to use that leg for support, that's fine. Nice and easy. Down, low as you can go. And up. Oh, let's burn. Okay, these are fun to do. If you want to use your chair throughout the day, come down, sit down on the chair with one leg, really focus on the down, sit all the way down, and then stand up normal. Okay, the eccentric or the downward phase is what's important. That's why I take longer to go down than I do to pop up. You just thought it was because I was lazy. All right, here we go. Lock in. So time under tension, the reason we do a lot of this stuff slow is we're challenging our muscles. We're making them work hard, even though it's just body weight. And it's very used to your body weight, right? Even COVID body weight like myself. Okay? Your body gets used to that weight. So how do we challenge it? We change up our time under tension, how long it takes us to do a rep. We force our body's muscles to make decisions on what's important. Okay? Making those fibers really work, recruit more, get some friends to join them, like you should to do these classes. Okay? Making you stronger, leaner, healthier, drive those hips up. How many positive words can I put in? A lot. All right, guys, here comes the last dive bomber, the one we've been looking for all day. So again, think of that nice low, get underneath, come up. Good, drive those hips. Walk those hands back. Come up. Nice. And slow. Good. Last single leg squat here. Okay, let's practice that time under tension. Okay, get yourself locked in. Find the position wherever you need to be. Okay, nice and slow on the way down. I'm watching myself. So, okay, make sure I stay as straight as I can. Okay, as straight as I can. Keep my weight balanced. Nice and strong. And up. Oh, much better, coach. Good job. Thanks, guys. Forcing me to be better. Whew. Who knew yoga flow could be so tiring? Okay, this last few movements we have. Okay, like I said, we're working that pillar. So we're really going to work this middle section. Okay, we could call it beach weather body, but right now, it's not what it's for. It's just to make you feel good. Okay, look good to yourself. All right, so what we have toe touches. We're gonna go for 10 toe touches. Remember, with toe touches, we reach behind our head, touch the floor, and then reach for our toes. I don't want your shoulders coming way off of the ground, okay? We're not doing sit-ups. We're just reaching for our toes, Lift just your shoulders and your head towards the sky. Okay. Feet go up as high as you can. Keep them up. If you get tired, come to the dead bug position, but yet still reach like your toes are up towards the ceiling. Okay, from there, we're going hip raises. So we have two ways of doing that. We can go knees to chest. So knees to chest, touch your toes to the floor. Okay, that's one. Hip raises, actual hip raises. You can use your hands, drive your hips up, come right back down. Okay, now that one puts some strain on some people's back. So if you feel that strain in your back, go to the knees to chest, toes to floor. Okay, and I'm just bringing my knees up as high as I can, touching my toes to the floor, not my heels. Okay, forces you to go a little more stretched. Okay, from there, we're going roll ups. Feet go out, dig your heels into the floor, squeeze your glutes as we roll up nice and slow towards our toes. Okay, we're gluing those heels down as best you can. If you need to stick them under something to keep them down, that's fine, or have a kid sit on them or whatever. Your dog lay across your feet. The whole goal is to roll up and then roll yourself back down as slowly as possible without those heels flying off. Okay. And I'll do the count for those. Okay. So you have 10, 10, and 5, 2 rounds. So 20 toe touches, 20 hip raises, and 10 roll ups. Then we're done. Okay. Here we go. Lock in, get yourself ready. Let's get those toes up in the air and go. Here's 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to touch behind your head. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. I like to put my hands right beside my glutes here so that I'm not slamming my tailbone into the floor. I'm going to go hip raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Extend out. Here's the fun one. Roll ups. Okay. Try to dig those heels in, squeeze those glutes to ground yourself in your lower body. Roll up nice and slow. We're going for 5 seconds up. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Take a quick break. Nice deep breath. If you need some water, now's the time. Here we go. We're going to go into our last set. 10, 10, and 5. Here we go. Lock it in. The challenge today. Okay, I'll give it to you early so you can think about it as we go. The challenge today, we're going to lock up in an egg right after we finish the roll-ups. Lock up in an egg as tight as you can. I'm going to read you your quote of the day. Okay, it's a long one. Okay, here we go. Toe touches first. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to go hip raises the other way, toes to floor, knees to chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Get into that roll up position, lock everything in, nice tight core. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, get into that egg position. I'm going to grab the quote, lock up. Okay, I got to put this in a place I can see as I lock up. Okay, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. So don't wait for somebody else to tell you your future. Get after it. You're creating it today by being here, pushing hard, working hard to get better every day, stay healthy, upgrade yourself, and upgrade others by being here and being supportive. Thank you, and relax. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I've been away here for a while. Thanks for being here with me today. I appreciate you every day you're here. It's wet and rainy outside, so hopefully you enjoyed this. Made it a little wet and rainy inside too, like I did. But thanks again, as always. Thursday, we'll be building on these workouts with some weight. So make sure that you have some mass available. So if that's a backpack, some dumbbells, anything like that, okay, bands if you have them, but have stuff ready. We're going to be doing some stuff based on today's workout to build on what we learned today. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. And I'll leave you with your joke of the day. How does NASA organize a party? Well, they plan it. Oh, word humor. So good. Dad joke. So amazing. All right, guys. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing you Thursday. As always, let me know if you need anything. We are teaching some small group training sessions now. So if you want more information on that, you can email me, IM me, whatever works best for you, and we can set up a time to meet and chat. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. See you Thursday.